Hi people, Night Voice back again. I seen the paper today or yesterday. Tony Abbott was talking about aged care. Something like 50 billion or somewhere around there has to be injected into it, or that's what it's going to cost to run or something. I think it's about time that the government make people pay insurance. I mean, aged care is only going to get bigger and bigger and bigger because the population's getting older, so there's going to be more people going in there. It's just going to keep costing billions and billions of dollars extra every year, and we can't do a lot about the people that are in that situation now or within the next couple of years. But someone in their 50s or somewhere around there, people are going to have to pay insurance to be able to cover if they have to go into aged care. I mean, you can't. The taxpayer just can't keep paying. Now, I think the way the aged care works in Australia is that the aged care facilities are basically privately owned, and then when someone has to go or applies to go into one of these centres, they charge the government the facility. When they go on there, there's so much they've got to pay. Got to pay their rent, their medicals, and all this sort of stuff. But the government pick it up. Now, this is the lucky country, or was the lucky country, but when it comes to the cost of everything, I mean, we have to start thinking about, look, everybody has to be responsible for themselves. Now, if you start off in life as a young person, you know that one day is the possibility you'll get married, you'll have kids, and you'll go through life and hopefully own a home and all this sort of stuff. Okay, well, it's up to you as an individual to control what you do. Okay, you meet a girl, you get married, you say, okay, right, we're going to start to have children. Okay, it's up to you as the individual to make sure that you cover yourself just in case anything happens. I'm talking about life insurance, I'm talking about health insurance, and I'm also talking about old age insurance, so that down the track, because who knows, you could end up with dementia, which has been mentioned in Australia here before, that so many millions of people, or whatever it is, are going to get dementia. I don't know how the government has worked that out, but someone, I remember a few months ago, it was in the paper that so many millions of Australians are going to get dementia. I don't know, are they putting something in the water or what? Who knows? But all I'm saying is that people have to take responsibility for themselves. Everybody does. And this is what I am talking about when I put a video out an hour ago or so, about the affordability of housing. Now, this is all part and parcel of our whole lives. How much we earn, how much we have to pay out, how we bring our children up, and everything else. And this is what the government have to really, really seriously think about. They've got to sit down and they've got to say, okay, right, this is what we're going to do in this country, and this is how it's going to be. Stuff all the investors, the people that want to make as much money as they can. Well, look, there's nothing wrong with investors. There's nothing wrong with making as much money as you can. But we have to think about the normal person in the street, the normal working person in the street that just goes to work, busts his backside off to try and make a living, to try and purchase a home, to try and bring up his children. Right? So what we have to do is get back, like everybody has to be covered. Everybody has to take responsibility for themselves. Now, fair enough, if you're making enough money, you don't have to worry about health insurance, because if you want to go through Medicare, okay. But if you have something urgent that you need done and you can't get into a public hospital, okay, you've got to go private. If you haven't got health insurance, you're going to have to pay for it. Simple as that. If you've got health insurance, okay, you can go to a private hospital. I've just been on about the government privatising everything. Everything should be privatised. Everybody should take responsibility for themselves. But like I said, this all gets back to the housing costs, the affordability of a home. And if, like I said, if you were only paying 20% of your income to pay off your mortgage, you would have all this extra money to pay life insurance, health insurance, old age pension or old age insurance, just in case you have to go into a old age care. All this stuff. This is what the government are missing. Everybody in government is missing the point, where everybody should take responsibility for themselves. But it all relates back to housing, the affordability. If the government can get that right, and then just tell everybody they've got to be insured. If you're not insured, you know, in America, if you haven't got health insurance, you go to the hospital, you won't even get in the door in some of them. There are the odd one that is, okay, public, but 90% and 99% of them, you won't even get in the door. That's what has to happen in this country. Everybody has to take responsibility for themselves. Everybody has to pay health insurance, life insurance, aged care insurance, whatever. Whatever has to be done. The whole lot of us. That's my feelings. Night voice. Catch you.